Alright, now that the sprinklers are more active as we head into late spring, summer, I'm checking out some of my rotors and the nozzles. So you can use one of these tools. They're pretty handy. They fit into this key here where you turn and pull. And you can see I have a 1.0 blue nozzle there. And those are interchangeable. Now these are in the corners here. They're going 90-degree angles, so they're covering from this edge all the way to this edge. And then you've got sprinklers here that are going 180 degrees, so they're covering twice as much area as the set 90-degree sprinklers. So that means they're going to need double the nozzle power. So I have those 1.0s in here. That means for the 180 degrees, you're going to need to double that from 1 to a 2. So you would put a 2 into these 180s. Or if you had like a 0.75, that would be a 1.5. When you have these proper nozzles in here, it's going to give that proper head-to-head coverage, and it's got that rain curtain technology that the different nozzles use. And just means it's going to give you even coverage from head to head. You're not going to have any dry spots, especially when you have head-to-head coverage like that head is touching this head. You'll have virtually no issues as far as any dry spots, and you'll have proper coverage. So what you can do, you can pick yourself up some of these tree nozzles. It's called a tree nozzle, I guess, because it kind of resembles a tree. It'll come with all these different nozzle options. So you can see the diameter of this 4 being super big compared to, I'll show you a 0.75. So you can see the diameter here, the 0.75, how small it is. So if I would put that in my sprinkler area where I'm going to have a 90-degree coverage pattern, where you have the next to it, when you have the another sprinkler that's going to be 180 degrees, you're going to want to double that. So now we'll jump from a 0.75 to a 1.5, or say if you had a 1.0 nozzle in your 90-degree corner, you double that from 1 to a 2.0 nozzle. So when you're setting up your sprinklers this summer or spring, make sure you've got the proper nozzles in here, that you have the 180-degree pattern of, like, say, like a 1.5, and then in your 90-degree corners, you're gonna use half the size, so like a 0.75 here in the corner, and then 180 degrees, that would be a 1.5.